This is a guided meditation where we will venture again into the crystal cave. There we will meet with another individual, and together, while activating our sacral chakra, we will enter into a co-creation of tapping into the creativity that dwells within our sacral chakra, exploring and expanding upon the capabilities in which that chakra is for us. So go ahead and find a comfortable place to sit or lie down as we prepare for this meditation. Go ahead and just allow yourself to relax. Slow down your breath. Allow yourself to just sink into the floor. Let go of any tension in your muscles with every exhalation. And then imagine roots growing out of the base of your spine from your root chakra down into the earth, the soil, the rock, searching out sources of energy from earth, just minerals, crystals, or even going all the way down to inner earth, the earth's core. And as you breathe in, drawing this energy up the roots, up the base of your spine to your heart center, allowing yourself to feel the energy of the earth within you throughout your body. Next, imagine a beam of light shooting across the stars, entering into the Earth's atmosphere and falling down upon your crown chakra on the top of your head. Breathing this energy in down to your heart, meeting with the energy of the Earth with every breath. And allowing this energy to expand around you, creating this bubble of rainbow light around you. Allowing yourself to feel safe and sovereign in your power. Allowing yourself to smile or curl your lips to raise your vibration. Feeling this energy within you, cycling through every cell of your body, all the way to your fingertips and your toes. Next, call forth your higher self to join, stand with you, bringing with them other beings of light and love, proved by the higher self, the high interest of your path, and going on this journey with you, surrounding you and standing with you. From your heart center, gathering this energy and projecting it out in front of you, like a beam of light that expands, creating a portal in front of you to step on through. Once this portal is large enough, go ahead and step on through this portal, like stepping through a wall of water. And on the other side, finding yourself within the crystal cave, many different shapes and sizes glistening around you. As you sit there or stand there in the cave looking around, you begin to hear the beating of a drum echoing throughout the chamber. And then out of the corner of your eye, you catch the glimmer of some light reflecting, shining out of a tunnel, reflecting off some of the gems nearby. So you turn and walk towards this tunnel, following it into the depths of this crystal cave that you're in. So you walk on down, little fairies whiz by, lighting up the path as they glide past your head, and then suddenly disappearing around a bend. Continue walking down this path, with the fairies guiding you as they fly by. Finally, at the end of the tunnel, there's this small room. Moss covering the ground and the crystals. Feels soft under your feet, like a soft blanket. And in the center is a giant mushroom. Sitting upon this mushroom appears to be a fairy or a being, but they're not small like a fairy, but they look like a fairy that's about the same size as you. Big wings glistening off their backs, seeming to sparkle and illuminate the room. And holding in their palms seems to be hovering a small light. And as you approach, they look up at you and smile. And hold out this light in their palms towards you. And you take it in your palms and sit in front of the mushroom and the fairy, looking down at the light. And the tall being just places their hands on either side of the light as you're holding it in your palms. And they close their eyes and begin to focus their energy into it. And seeing this, you do the same. And together this light starts to expand and grow. It's about the size of your head. You can see within this glowing light is a seed. So you take this seed together with this fairy, and you move aside some moss, seeing the ground is nice and soft, a little damp and fertile. So it's easy to move away and dig with your hands to dig a small hole, or at least a hole big enough for the seed to place inside and cover back up. And the being waves their hand over the hole. And fairy dust falls down on the ground on the seed. And a sprout begins to pop out, growing quite rapidly and expanding, turning into a small tree, growing up, sprouting leaves, and filling up the entire room. Finally, it stops growing and what appears to be flowers sprouting, buds sprouting throughout the leaves in the tree, quickly transforming into fruit as you see the flowers open, shine bright, then slowly wither away before regrowing into fruit. It's like a time lapse of fruit growing on a tree. Suddenly, one of the bulbs of the fruit expands and falls down, lands in your hands, and it appears to be this like glass ball. You can see through the inside is this picture. Picture of a creature. As you hold it, Fairy places their hand on it, and it seems to just expand and grow like you're in some sort of computer program, but you're like inside of it like virtual reality, and just you see the creature there and can see all the information about it, and you find yourself altering the information, size, the weight, the color. You're picking and choosing the appearance of this creature, the traits, the details, even the name for it, whether it's a carnivore or herbivore, and its food habits. Once you're done spending some time doing this, you find yourself just cycling through the different fruits, finding different creatures. Together, the two of you are just sit there going through and co-creating these different creatures. As you continue to do this, you just realize that you're having fun. You're enjoying this. And you're feeling this warmth inside you. This concept of creation, co-creation from birth. Birthing of these new ideas, these new creatures, this new life. It's just exciting. And you feel this warmth in your solar plexus, just starting to grow as you continue this process of creating creatures. You may even find yourself moving beyond animals and just doing plants as well. Choosing whether it's a flower, a tree, or something similar, or something combination thereof. New vegetation that's never existed before. Something of your own design. Possibly even creating things that are not just creatures, but elements or concepts or ideas. Really finding yourself just being drawn to things that are just, that resonate with you and your creative strengths and ideas. Aligned with the combination of this fairy that you're doing it with. There are no arguments, there is only love and expansion in your hearts as you create together, knowing that all creation is a combination of multiple sources. The dominating source just being love. Eventually, the creation process moves on to creating planets and star systems for all these different living beings or ideas or elements to dwell on, to exist in. You are partaking in the expansion of this universe in this process. Giving birth to new life and ideas. Eventually moving this process on to a more expansive concept of really just putting it all together in its own universe. All of this being created into this giant sphere, almost like a marble that you're looking and you see the design of that universe, just everything within inside of that. And you're holding it in your hands, knowing that you both created this together. Staring with fascination. Then the fairy shows you another door within the room, and together you carry this massive marble or orb together down that new hall into a neighboring room, where in the floor there is this massive portal. Looks like mist and energy, and like a nebula in space, just like spinning, slowly spinning on the floor. And the being explains to you that this is the mixing bowl of all creation. Everything, every new expansion of the universe. Every new expansion of all of creation, of everything that there is. Everything that has ever come into existence. This is an entryway of adding to that. So you take this orb and slowly place it through the portal to join all of existence. That slowly just like lowers in and dissolves into the portal. It's like adding another piece to a giant puzzle. One more piece to the big picture, but there's still many more to go. Finally, after it all is dissolved, you look at your solar plexus and notice that it's glowing. It's glowing ever brighter than it was while creating this space. And now it's shining brightly and expanding, and you can feel and see more ideas of the concepts of creation and what you can do with this energy of co-creation. It's creative energy, even this healing energy that seems to be mixed inside, as you can just see all these hidden points of knowledge that were trapped or hidden or pushed down or rejected in one way or another. It's like a bunch of doors just opening all at once. You're being filled with all this knowledge of how you can utilize and access this new energy. Like a dam bursting, you can feel it flooding out. All this flooding out of your circle. The lower chakras just expanding, utilizing all this, just kind of glowing around this point. Finally, the being turns to you, looking at you once again with a smile, just this kindness in their eyes, just, and they're holding out to you this bag. And it's this bag of seeds, similar to the seeds that you created together. They grew into that massive tree. saying to you, these are more seeds for you to plant and grow, to create with yourself and with others, to go forth and sow these, bringing those creations back to this room and planting them here, planting those new aspects of the galaxy, new pieces to the puzzle, allowing us to build and expand this universe that has no end. If there's anyone that you feel called to share these with and pass them along, do so as well. So you thank the fairy for this gift. And the fairy guides you back through the tunnel, back into the room where the tree was. You find that the tree is no longer there, or has served its purpose. The room is set back where it was before, ready for another seed to be planted. And you take one of the crystals on the ground. They'll allow you to reconnect with this energy in this room. When working with these seeds, you take one off the ground. You place it inside your sacral chakra. So that now this energy is planted within you, within your chakra system. It will allow you to just activate this energy from any place in space or time. And begin to head back down the main hall, searching for that portal that you came on through. The whole time this fairy is just walking with you, chatting with you, sharing all the knowledge that they have. Seems like hours go by as the two of you just walk through this tunnel. I remember it being this long. It's as if time was stopped and stood still to give enough time to converse. Eventually, the two of you do come across the portal that you created to get in. And before leaving, you thank the fairy, giving them a hug, saying goodbye. And you step on through that portal. Time in the cave is not done yet. It's time to allow what happened to just kind of set in. So you sit there on the other side, drawing in your energy back into you, making sure nothing was left behind in the portal, in the crystal room, crystal cave. And then when you're ready, go ahead and close that cave, that portal behind you. And you will go back over to your body that is sitting or lying down. Allow your spirit to reconnect with your physical form. Like gliding back inside, allowing your consciousness to reconnect with the meat suit and just testing the connection out by maybe wiggling your fingers or your toes. Stretching a little bit, just allowing yourself to just readjust, coming back to the reality back on Earth. And when you're ready, you just allow yourself to open your eyes.